Elon Musk has not had a good weekend. Isn't that just a damn shame? Unfortunately, it is a real shame for some of the people who have come up against the activities of some of his corporations. So look, not all of what we're gonna be discussing in this block can be directly traced back to him, but these sorts of stories do seem to crop up a lot in businesses associated with him. Anyway, here is just a look at 1 week of his stuff. He's got Neuralink, is his brain chip company. Yes, if you didn't know that, Elon Musk wants to put things in your brain. That's facing a legal challenge from an animal rights group that has accused the company of subjecting monkeys to extreme suffering during years of gruesome experiments. So Neuralink's brain chips, which Musk claims will one day make humans hyper intelligent and let paralyzed people walk again, that is his claim. Of course, he also threw a second brick at a window that had already shattered once on stage. So take his claims with a big grain of a brain chip. Anyway, they implanted those in monkeys' brains during a series of tests at the University of California, Davis from 2017 to 2020. It did not go well, according to this group's complaint. In one example, a monkey was allegedly found missing some of its fingers and toes, quote, possibly from self-mutilation or some other unspecified trauma. The monkey was later killed during a terminal procedure. In another case, a monkey had holes drilled in its skull and electrodes implanted into its brain, then allegedly developed a bloody skin infection and had to be euthanized. In a third instance, a female macaque monkey had electrodes implanted into its brain, then was overcome with vomiting, retching, and gasping. Days later, researchers wrote that the animal appeared to collapse from exhaustion and fatigue and was subsequently euthanized. All told, they experimented on 23 monkeys. At least 15 of them died or were euthanized, which I read as died by 2020. But don't worry, like 2 months ago, Musk said he wants to start human trials this year.
Just the arbitrary side choosing is another huge theme of this generation. It's like, okay, so guys, don't get vaccinated because we're gonna put microchips in your blood. And then and then everyone's like, did you have any proof of that? It's like, no, but look at this, 8chan whatever post. And then in the same breath, they're like, I can't wait until Elon Musk puts a microchip in my freaking brain. And he's gonna test it on humans.
Here's the thing about the world. Maybe you, like me, grew up thinking, oh, we're gonna get to Star Trek someday. No, we're not. No, we'll get to a sci-fi future, but it's more Snow Crash, really. They have gradually ruined.
Not really. Meta just ate it. So that's probably true. Not.
Think about all the things that a nerd like me wanted to love and now can't. Chips in your brain? I wanted that. I still kind of want that. I just don't want him involved in it. I don't want monkeys to die for it. Self-driving cars? I want that. A digital currency? I want that. But the issue with all of these is not about the technology. It's that the horrible humans of the past still exist now, and they're the ones in charge of it, and they've ruined everything.
No, John, you get your other genre, the Marvel DC supervillain genre of rich, eccentric billionaires who go a little too far with their experimentation, saying, no, you don't understand. This is to fix the world.
They don't have the vision.
But yeah, he thinks he's Iron Man and really he's Lex Luthor. That's what's happening.
Yeah, not as cool. Okay, so that's one bit of bad news for him. The other is that according to AJ Plus, California is suing Tesla, alleging it runs a quote racially segregated workplace and discriminates against black employees. Black workers there report being concentrated in parts of its factory, one called quote the plantation, by other workers, and hearing slurs up to 100 times daily. Yeah, but is each one a different slur, or is it like 20 radios playing the Joe Rogan Experience? Like, I don't know for sure exactly how they count that up. Joking. Anyway, this is hardly the first time that Tesla or Elon Musk's companies have faced these sorts of allegations. In 2021, they were ordered to pay $137 million to a black man who reported racist harassment. We have a few issues with that. Anyway, 6 women sued for sexual harassment. A black woman also sued over rampant racism, conditions like, quote, the Jim Crow era. So yeah, there's some issues there.
I'm gonna go out on the South African dude who says that he is the most successful African American, oversees an apartheid state in his own factory.
I will close by saying what I always say. This does not mean that any company affiliated with him cannot produce good things. They definitely can, because you have to bear in mind that 99.999% of all of the work at these companies will have absolutely nothing to do with Elon Musk. That said, he is in charge, and to whatever effect a CEO can have over a corporate culture, what effect do you think the guy that Brett just described would have on a corporate culture?
There needs to be some kind of cattle prod, because he's gonna say something like, well, listen, I think people probably should be more tougher on the workplace. And you're just like, no, bad. Innovation, we gotta do things and build on the whatever.
For each
dumb bad
thing, that'll only affect his body. For each dumb thing he says, we take one of his apes. That's what we do. One of his Bored Ape yacht clubs or whatever, and have him asking, "Where's my apes?" For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.